A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant turn of events, the latest data from the Office for National Statistics, ONS, reveals a dramatic decrease in net migration to the UK. The figures indicate that net migration has plummeted from a staggering 860,000 in the year ending December 2023 to just 431,000 in the year ending December 2024. This drop marks the largest recorded fall in net migration for a 12-month period, making it a pivotal moment in the UK's immigration landscape. The decline is particularly noteworthy as it represents the most substantial calendar year decrease in net migration since the onset of the pandemic. The ONS data also highlights that long-term immigration has fallen below the 1 million mark for the first time in nearly 3 years, with estimates showing it at 948,000 for the year ending December 2024. This reflects a significant reduction of nearly a third from the previous year's figure of 1,326,000, and it is the first time since March 2022 that long-term immigration has dipped below a million. In tandem with the drop in immigration rates have seen an uptick, rising by approximately 11% to an estimated 517,000 for the year ending December 2024, up from 466,000 the previous year. This suggests a shifting dynamic in the movement of people in and out of the UK, with more individuals choosing to leave the country. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper welcomed the news, attributing the 300,000 decrease in net migration since the Labour government took office last July as both important and encouraging. She stated, "These figures show a big increase in returns of failed asylum seekers and foreign national offenders, record levels of illegal working penalties, and the asylum backlog and hotel use coming down." This statement underscores the government's efforts to address immigration challenges and enhance the management of asylum seekers and foreign offenders. Despite the positive reception from Labour officials, former Home Secretary James cleverly contended that the drop in net migration should be credited to policies enacted during the previous Conservative government. He remarked that while Labour may attempt to take credit for the declining numbers, it is essential to recognize the impact of visa rule changes implemented under his leadership. The ONS attributes the sharp decline in net migration primarily to a decrease in immigration from non-European Union nationals. The data indicates a significant reduction in the number of individuals arriving in the UK for work and study purposes. Additionally, the estimates reflect the consequences of restrictions introduced by the Conservative government in early 2024, which limited the eligibility of individuals seeking work or study visas. Mary Gregory, the Director of Population Statistics at the ONS, elaborated on the factors contributing to this decline. She indicated that the fall is largely driven by decreasing numbers of individuals coming to work and study, particularly student dependents. Furthermore, there has been an observable increase in immigration among those who initially arrived in the UK on study visas, particularly after pandemic travel restrictions were lifted. In a related development, less than 2 weeks ago, Sir Keir Starmer outlined a series of measures aimed at further reducing long-term migration to the UK. The Prime Minister expressed concerns about the country potentially becoming an island of strangers without improved integration and emphasized the need for a significant reduction in net migration by the next general election. Although he refrained from specifying a target number, Starmer's proposed reforms include adjustments to work and study visas and the introduction of higher English language proficiency requirements across all immigration routes. These changes are anticipated to decrease the number of individuals moving to the UK by up to 100,000 per year. As the political landscape continues to evolve, both Labour and Conservative parties are positioning themselves to take credit for the changing dynamics of immigration in the UK. With net migration figures now halved, the implications for policy, public perception, and the future of immigration in the UK are significant and warrant close attention as the next general election approaches. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.